My beloved child, listen closely. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. I intricately wove you together with purpose and intention. You are no accident, no mere chance of biology or circumstance. You are my masterpiece, fearfully and wonderfully made, created to reflect my glory. You are loved, chosen, and set apart. Life, your life, has immeasurable value. From the moment of conception, I breathed into you a spark of eternity. You are not merely a body, you are a soul, precious and eternal. The world may argue over when life begins or when it becomes valuable, but I tell you this: before the foundations of the earth were laid, I knew you. Your existence is sacred, and your purpose is divine. You may face a world that trivializes life, that justifies taking it when it seems inconvenient, unwanted, or imperfect. But I am the creator of all life, and I call you to stand firm on the truth that every human being, born and unborn, is made in my image. You were not a mistake. Neither is anyone else. Each life is a testament to my power and love. Yes, the world is broken. Pain, fear, and uncertainty often cloud decisions about life and death. But I am with you in the midst of it all. My grace is sufficient, my strength made perfect in your weakness. When the weight of the world presses upon you, remember this: I am the God who redeems, who restores, who brings beauty from ashes. Do not fear to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. Do not shy away from standing for the defenseless. You may feel small, but I have placed my spirit within you, and through me, you are mighty. Your voice, your actions, and your prayers matter. Every life matters. And to those who carry the burden of regret or shame, know this: my mercy is greater than your sin. There is no wound too deep, no sin too great that I cannot heal and forgive. Come to me, and I will give you rest. I do not condemn, I restore. So go forth, my beloved, and walk in love, truth, and courage. Let your life reflect my heart, a heart that values every life, cherishes every soul, and delights in every person I have created. For you were made for such a time as this, to be a light in the darkness and a voice of hope in a world longing for redemption. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. My child, do not grow weary in doing good. The path I have called you to may not always be easy, but it is worth it. When you defend the voiceless, when you honor the sacredness of life, you are aligning yourself with my heart. And though the world may oppose you, remember this: if I am for you, who can be against you? You will face moments of doubt, when the weight of opposition feels too heavy, when your effort seems small against the tide of the world's opinions. But do not lose heart. Even the smallest seed of truth planted in faith can grow into a mighty tree. Trust that I am working through you, even when you cannot see the full picture. My plans are far greater than what you can comprehend. Do not be afraid to weep with those who weep, to bear the burdens of the broken-hearted. Show them the love I have shown you, a love that is patient, kind, and unfailing. Be a beacon of compassion, not judgment, for it is through love that hearts are changed and lives are redeemed. Let your actions reflect my grace, for you are my hands and feet in this world. And when you feel inadequate, remember: I chose you not because of your strength, but because of your willingness. My power is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, lean on me, for I am your strength, your refuge, your ever-present help in trouble. You are never alone. Each step you take in faith, each word of truth you speak, and each act of love you offer is part of my greater plan. You may not see the results immediately, but trust that nothing done in my name is ever wasted. I am the God of multiplication. I take your small offering and use it to create miracles. So keep going, my child. Keep standing for life, for truth, and for my glory. Keep trusting me, even when the road is hard. I have called you, I have equipped you, and I will sustain you. You are my beloved, my chosen, my light in the darkness. And when the journey feels too long, lift your eyes to me. I am your source of hope, your wellspring of joy. Let my spirit fill you and guide you, for I am with you every step of the way. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I am your rear guard. You are never out of my care. Remember, my child, that you are part of a larger story, a story of redemption, grace, and eternal life. And in the end, all things will be made new. Every tear will be wiped away, every wrong made right. Until that day, remain steadfast in faith, abounding in love, and courageous in the truth. I am with you always. I am proud of you, and I love you with an everlasting love. Your Father, the Alpha and Omega. My beloved child, hear me when I say this. You are not forgotten, and your work is not in vain. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have shed, and every act of obedience you have offered is known to me. I see you. I see your heart, your struggles, and your longing to make a difference. And I want you to know that you are part of something much bigger than yourself. Do not be discouraged when the world seems unyielding. Remember, the battle is not yours to fight alone. I am the Lord of hosts, the one who goes before you and fights for you. You are not called to win every argument or to persuade every heart. That is my work. You are called to be faithful, to plant seeds of truth and love, and to trust me with the harvest. When you feel the weight of the world's brokenness pressing upon you, come to me. Cast your cares on me, for I care for you deeply. Let me carry what you cannot. Let me strengthen you in your weakness and renew your spirit. I am the vine, and you are the branch. Apart from me, you can do nothing, but with me, you can do all things. Remember, my child, that you are never alone in this mission. You are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, those who have gone before you, who have stood for truth and righteousness, and who now cheer you on. You are part of a family of faith, my church, and together you can accomplish what seems impossible. Do not underestimate the power of small, faithful acts. A kind word, a listening ear, a compassionate heart. These are the tools I use to transform lives. Even when you cannot see the results, trust that I am working behind the scenes. My word does not return to me void. It accomplishes what I desire. And when you stumble, as you inevitably will, do not let shame or guilt take root in your heart. Come to me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and I will give you rest. My grace is sufficient for you, and my mercies are new every morning. You are not defined by your failures, but by my love and forgiveness. So rise, my child, with renewed strength and courage. Fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. Let my spirit fill you with boldness, wisdom, and peace. The world may resist, but I have overcome the world. And because I live, you also will live. Live in victory, in hope, and in the certainty of my promises. The work I have begun in you, I will bring to completion. Keep your hand to the plow, and do not look back. The best is yet to come. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. Trust in my plan, for it is good. And trust in my love, for it is unchanging. You are my beloved, my warrior, my child. Go forth with confidence, knowing that you are never alone and that I delight in you. The light I have placed within you is meant to shine in the darkness. And one day, you will see the fullness of what I have accomplished through you. Until that day, walk in faith, hope, and love. My precious child, there is so much more I want you to understand. My plans for you are not just for this moment or this season, they span eternity. I created you with purpose, and every day of your life is written in my book. I do not waste a single experience, whether joyous or painful. Even in your trials, I am working for your good and for my glory. When the weight of the world feels unbearable, come to me. Lay your burdens at my feet, for I am the one who carries you. I do not ask you to bear these struggles alone. In your moments of weakness, let my strength sustain you. My spirit lives within you, empowering you to do what you could never accomplish on your own. Trust me, for I am your refuge, your stronghold, and your ever-present help. You may wonder if your efforts make a difference. Let me assure you, nothing you do in my name is ever wasted. A single word of kindness, a simple act of love, or a quiet prayer can ripple through eternity in ways you cannot imagine. You may feel unseen, but I see everything. I see the sacrifices you've made, the love you've given, and the battles you've fought, and I am proud of you. Do not fear the opposition of this world. Yes, there will be challenges, and yes, the enemy will try to discourage you, but remember, I have already overcome the world. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. You are more than a conqueror through me. Stand firm, knowing that no weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment will be silenced. Beloved, I know your heart aches for those who are lost, for those who do not yet know my love. Continue to pray for them. Your prayers are powerful and effective, even when you don't see immediate results. I am working in ways you cannot see, softening hearts and drawing people to myself. Trust my timing and remain faithful in prayer.
And remember this, you are my ambassador, a vessel of my love and truth. Let your words be seasoned with grace, and let your actions reflect my compassion. When others look at you, may they see my light shining through you, not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. Do not grow weary, my child. The race is long, but the reward is eternal. Fix your eyes on the crown of life that awaits you, and press on with perseverance. You are not running alone. I am with you, and I am for you. Together we will accomplish great things. Let your heart be filled with hope. My promises are true, and my faithfulness never fails. Though the night may seem long, the dawn is coming. A day is coming when every tear will be wiped away and all things will be made new. Until that day, stand firm in my love and let my peace guard your heart and mind. You are my beloved, my treasure and my joy. Nothing can separate you from my love. Walk boldly in the confidence of who you are in me. The world may falter, but my kingdom will never fail. You are part of something eternal. Keep shining, my child. The world needs the light I have placed within you. My dear child, let me remind you once again, you are not alone. Even in the quiet moments when you feel overlooked, in the seasons of waiting when answers seem delayed, and in the valleys where shadows seem to linger, I am there. My presence surrounds you, my hand upholds you, and my spirit lives within you. You are mine, and I will never leave or forsake you. The path I've called you to walk may not always be smooth, but it is filled with purpose. The challenges you face are not obstacles to defeat you, but opportunities to grow, to trust me more deeply, and to glorify me. I never promised that the journey would be easy, but I promised you this. My grace will always be sufficient for you, and my power will be made perfect in your weakness. When you face rejection, remember that I was rejected first. When you endure criticism, know that I endured it too. When you feel misunderstood, look to me, for I understand you completely. I am the one who knows your every thought, your every fear, and your every dream. And I am the one who will carry you through every storm. There will be moments when the world's darkness seems overwhelming. But take heart, for I have called you to be a light. Do not underestimate the power of even the smallest flicker of hope. A single candle can pierce the deepest night. You, my beloved, are that light. Shine brightly, not in your own strength, but through the power of my spirit within you. Do not let the voices of doubt drown out my truth. You are loved with an everlasting love. You are chosen and appointed to bear fruit that will last. You are equipped for every good work I have prepared for you. And you are never fighting alone, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. When you grow weary, let me renew your strength. Rest in me, for I am your shepherd who leads you beside still waters and restores your soul. Lean into my word, for it is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. In my presence, you will find fullness of joy and peace that surpasses all understanding. My child, I want you to dream big, bigger than you've ever dreamed before, for I am able to do immeasurably more than all you ask or imagine. The plans I have for you are not just good, they are beyond what you can comprehend. Trust me, for I am working all things together for your good and for my glory. And when your journey is complete, when you have run your race and kept the faith, know that I will be waiting to welcome you home. The crown of righteousness will be yours, and you will hear these words from my lips. Well done, good and faithful servant. Until that day, press on with hope, with courage, and with the assurance that you are deeply loved. I am proud of you, my child. I delight in you, and I am always here for you. Keep going, keep trusting, keep loving. The world needs the light I have placed in you. My beloved, you are closer to my heart than you realize. Every step you take, every tear you cry, every triumph and trial, you walk under the shadow of my wings. You are never outside the reach of my love or the covering of my grace. Even when the path feels uncertain or when the road ahead seems unclear, know this: I am guiding your steps. I have promised to be a lamp to your feet, lighting your way one step at a time. Trust me, for I see the entire journey, and I will not let you fall. There will be days when the noise of the world feels overwhelming, when doubt tries to whisper lies into your heart, or when the burden feels too heavy to carry. In those moments, lean into me. Let my voice silence the clamor around you. Let my truth anchor you. Remember, my child, the battle is mine, not yours. Your role is to stand firm in faith, clothed in the armor I have given you, knowing that I fight for you. Do not despise the seasons of waiting or the moments of stillness. These are not wasted times, but sacred opportunities for me to work deeply within you. I am refining you, shaping you, preparing you for greater things. Be patient, for my timing is perfect, and I do all things well. Trust that the seeds you are planting now, though unseen, are growing roots deep in the soil of eternity. Let your heart remain tender, even when the world feels hard. Let your love remain strong, even when others fall away. And let your hope remain unshaken, even when the storms rage. You are not a product of this world. You are a child of my kingdom. My spirit is within you, and it is through my strength that you can endure all things. Lift your eyes, my child. Do not let the weight of earthly concerns pull you down. Set your mind on things above, where I sit enthroned in glory. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Fix your gaze on me, and let my joy be your strength. As you go forward, know that you are a vessel of my love and grace to a hurting world. Let your life be a testimony to my faithfulness. Speak truth in love. Serve with humility. Give generously. Forgive freely, and love deeply as I have loved you. By this, the world will know that you are mine. One day, all of this will make sense. Every tear will be wiped away, every sorrow redeemed, every question answered. You will stand before me, and the weight of this world will fade in the light of my glory. Until that day, hold fast to my promises. They are sure and unchanging, just as I am. I am proud of you, my beloved. You are my joy, my treasure, my delight. Keep running your race with perseverance, for I am running alongside you. You are never alone. My love surrounds you, my peace upholds you, and my grace sustains you. Forever and always, your Heavenly Father. Share this video if you love God. Subscribe this channel for more blessings. Type yes if you believe.